Welcome, Aquarius, to your June 2024 reading, and thanks for tuning into my channel. Now, I have to start out by saying, sorry for this tatty looking deck, but I was called to use it. This is my oldest deck, and it's my personal deck that I use just for my own readings. And as you can see, it is very worn, very well used, but I was called to use it. They do make a copy. I can't get the original. It's out of print now. And the copy, I was going to get a new copy, but it's the imagery is really poor quality. It's a poor copy and not very clear imagery. The colors aren't vibrant. So I'm just going to stick with my beautiful deck here. And just let you know that, yeah, they are a bit tatty. Now, also, for everyone who has subscribed and requested your free mini reading from my offer that I had, I did a whole chunk of readings and put the links to your messages. So check those out because I am noticing that I'm doing all of these readings and no one is going back and watching them. Well, very few people are going back and watching them. Now, I am not offering free mini readings anymore, simply because I just was absolutely inundated by people when I put this up when I offered this special, and as I said, people aren't even going back and reading them. So I'm putting a lot of energy and effort into these readings and no one's watching them. So if you do want me to give you a mini reading, I will accept a donation. If you click the donate button and offer a donation, I will. It doesn't have to be big, just so I know at least if people pay for it, then they're going to come back and watch it, and I'm not putting my energy and effort into things for nothing. Now, if you have subscribed from my past offer and you have not heard from me, please do not worry. You will get your mini reading. Just be patient. Okay, let's get into this month's reading. Now, you start out the energy of the month of June really working hard here. You've got the Eight of Pentacles. You are working hard to hone your skills, to get better at what you do. And for some of you, this is the card of the apprentice. So for some of you, you might actually be going back to school, going back to university to get some new skills so you can get a new job and really do something that you really love here. So for some of you, this could absolutely be doing this. Now, for some of you, I feel like you are working in a really traditional role here because you've got the Hierophant card. The Hierophant card is all about traditional ways of doing things. But in saying that, the Hierophant is a card of duality, and this is a card that talks about either doing things the traditional way or completely bucking the trend and doing things your own way. And for some of you, I feel like you could be doing this, maybe starting a business and doing things a little bit differently to the way others would. So that's interesting, but we'll get some clarifying cards out. Now, this deck that I was talking about that's so tatty and old, this is the Mythical Tarot deck, or the Mythic Tarot, and I will clarify with my Mystical Tarot deck as well. Now, it's interesting, you've got some people here. You've got a Scorpio in the Queen of Cups. This is a general reading, so it could potentially be any water sign here, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. But you've got the Virgo card here in the Hermit as well. But, you know, when I talk about these star signs, the cards describe the character of the person more so than the cards, than their star sign. So the Queen of Cups is someone quite nurturing, very caring, very supportive, very loving. You know, you don't want to cross them though. Don't take their kindness and their nurturing nature as them being a pushover, because they do have a bit of a sting in their tail, so if you're going to cross them, they will sting you. Now, this could be someone that you work with, that you have a really great relationship with here, or this could potentially be someone that is coming into your world that is going to be your knight in shining armor. And the interesting thing here, Aquarius, is you have got two knights here. You've got the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Now, if this is a new love coming in for some of you, this is going to be one that literally sweeps you off your feet. The Knight of Swords, I mean, this could be an air sign. This could be, you're an air sign, so this could be an Aquarian, a Libra, or a Gemini here. But this energy is, swords are the movement of energy, and this is the fastest moving knight of all. This is, like I said, whirlwind kind of energy. And if it's a relationship, this can be something that really sweeps you off your feet as well. You know, it comes in so quickly and so strong that it does sweep you off your feet. So just be mindful that you're not getting swept along with something. You keep your head about you. But the knights sort of focus on action, and they focus on getting things done. And knights love a quest and want to help. And like I said, sometimes their energy is really swift, like the Knight of Swords. And sometimes it's a little bit slower pace as well. But you know, I feel like you're going to be approaching things in a really sort of emotional way. And, you know, particularly with that Knight of Cups there. And you're going to be doing things emotionally, but it's going to be a balance between head and heart here. You're not just going to go all in, what's wishy-washy, if that's the word, all emotional and lovey-dovey. You're going to be balancing that with your intellect as well. So heart and mind here, whenever you progress in any projects that you do have going for yourself, it's going to be a mixture of both, which is really quite nice. But knights really get the job done, you know, and particularly because you've got two of them, there's things that are going to be accomplished here in June for you. And yeah, it's really, really, yeah, it's sorry, I'm just trying to formulate these messages that are coming through here. I feel like you're going to get a lot of accomplishment here in an intellectual kind of exercise. If you've been working on studying, if you've been working on something at work, you know, that has been quite, you're having to use your mind and your intellect, that you're going to be quite successful here by doing that as well. But yeah, just really beautiful energy. They take on the energy of their suit. So emotion, love, intellect, communication. Now, I touched on the Hierophant before. This is the marriage card. So there could potentially be a marriage here for some of you. But like I said, this is more about tradition. And so some of you, you know, this is the sort of like the tradition of marriage. This is also old traditional kind of structures and elements in our society, like the church, like universities, like corporate business. So some of you may be getting involved in working in any of those areas, just simply because you've got the Eight of Pentacles there. And as I said, that's the card of apprentice. But, you know, you will know what it relates to for you. This could be you doing things completely differently, doing things your own way as well. But whichever way you are doing it, you have got the best card in the deck. Now, this just came out for Capricorn as well. So you might be just near the Capricorn border. You know, you near the cusp of Capricorn. You might be born sort of end of January kind of Aquarian here. But this is a card of absolute success. It is a card of complete and utter joy and happiness, and it's a card of clarity. It's a card of visions. It's really warm. You know, the sun, it's warmth. It's new ideas coming in. It's a kind of a nurturing energy here. It's just the best card in the deck. So I feel like emotionally you're going to be doing really well. Your relationships will be doing really well. Your career is going to be amazing as well. And if you are going to be going back to school and studying and learning a new skill, becoming an apprentice again, this is going to be successful as well. Now, it's interesting, you've got wow, it's quite a powerful month here for you. I mean, you've got 4 major arcana cards here, and you've got royalty, you know, a queen and 2 knights. And this talks about quite a powerful, significant month. But the card of judgment here and the card of the hermit, very interesting. Judgment is that wake-up call. It's also a card of reawakening as well. So for some of you, there could be a relationship that is reawakening here. If it's been a little bit stagnant or a little bit in the doldrums here, there is this new, almost like a reawakening in that area. But it's almost like a calling here for you as well. The Judgment card, you're being called to do something perhaps that you have wanted to do for some time, and the yearning to do this is coming back into your life. And I feel like changes are going to be happening really quickly. And you know, it's interesting, the Hermit card is that card of doing a bit of soul searching here. So I think after doing some soul searching, there is going to be a bit of a wake-up call here for you, and you're going to realize that there are some things that perhaps you want to do, you want to take care of, you want to revisit. And I feel like once you've put your mind to it, there is going to be some swift changes coming in here. Like I said, that Knight of Swords is the fastest moving energy of all. So that's quite interesting there that would come out under above the Hermit card. But let's get some clarifying cards here for you from that Mystical Tarot deck. I absolutely love this deck. Wow, 3 Knights. Okay, things are getting done here in June. Any projects that you've been working on are really going to work out well. And look at some of you might want to go and have a look at the Capricorn. You've got that Knight of Pentacles, so this could be a significant earth sign, which Capricorn is an earth sign, but Capricorn got the Ace of Swords and the Sun card as well. So yeah, might want to go check that out as well, see if that anything relates to you there. But 3 Knights, movement of energy. Things are progressing here for you, and you're going to be getting things done. And I feel like this could be to do with your finances, your career, the way you make your money. I feel like you're going to be in a position to either be quite charitable and give your finances to others, or you might be in a position where you are getting given some charity, or people are giving you assistance of some sort here. Now, if this isn't about money, this is just people helping you out and being quite helpful. Now, if we look at these knights as people, this could be water sign, air sign, and earth sign here. As I said, I mean, water is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Earth is Taurus, Virgo. Well, you do have a Virgo here. Capricorn, and swords are Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But yeah, definitely getting things done. A lot of action, a lot of movement. Now, the 5 of Swords. This is a card of victory. Some people talk about it as a card of conflict. which it can be mental conflict. But this is ultimately a card of victory. And the message with this card is winning at all costs. So there is always a little bit of a warning with this card is, yeah, you're going to be successful, but how strongly do you want to win this battle? Because often in a traditional deck, you will see the figure standing there. They've won all of the swords. The figure has all of the swords there. But in a traditional deck, you can see in the background the carnage that has been left after the battle. You know, there are people lying there on the ground, dead and wounded, you know, as in most wars. Is there ever really a victor in a war? You know, the death and the I mean, I'm making it very dramatic here. It might not be as bad as that, but yeah, this just does talk about you being victorious in something. And you know, this is the sword of victory, this is the sword of truth, and this is new ideas. So you might be quite lucky here with new ideas coming in and allowing you to progress in a different direction or in a different area here. But interesting, sun brings in illumination and clarity, and so does that sword of truth. That is illumination, clarity. These swords are the mind, the intellect, your thoughts, communication. So you're going to be really clear in your vision, in where you want to go, how you want to get things done, and also very clear in communicating that to those around you as well. But brand new beginnings here in the way that you communicate, just with that sword here. Now you've got the Page of Wands. This is wonderful, adventurous kind of energy here. This, I definitely feel like for some of you, you could be going back to school or certainly learning some new skills, because this is quite an inquisitive page. But this is great news. Whenever pages come into your reading, they can either be messages or messengers. Now, this could be a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo. I would normally read this as a Sagittarian, but it's a general reading, so any one of those fire signs here. But this is, like I said, really adventurous, passionate kind of energy here. And you know, great news. If this is to do with your career or a project that you've been working on, you might be hearing some really good news about that as well. But yeah, this is someone who does like to learn, likes to, those want to fall. I'm going to let them go. Okay, wow. You're showing up in your own reading here, Aquarius, the star. And you know what? I think Capricorn got that as well. This is bizarre. Could be a significant Capricorn here for you. The moon, another Pisces here. You know, with that water sign. And there's a Capricorn. 2 pages. Wow. And both of these bring good news. So I feel like your finances, and the 9 of Pentacles. What a card of abundance. This is beautiful, beautiful news here. Very good, you know, as I said, Capricorn energy, but great news about your finances. This is someone very hardworking, very diligent in the way they work. And you are too, Aquarius. You're a real hard worker and you want to get things done. You actually do get on with Aquarians quite well. Mainly because, I guess it's because of the proximity of the 2 star signs. You know, there's Capricorn, then that goes into Aquarius. So some of you may have Capricorn energy here, but you showing up in your own reading is such a powerful message, you know. But the one word that the star card can be boiled down to is faith. Have faith that your projects, your career, your finances are going to work out for you. You know, the 9 of Pentacles is such a card of abundance. You are almost there. 9s are that stage just before that final step of the 10. You know, you've worked so hard to build your abundance. You can see the coins around this figure. You know, this is quite a abundant, luxurious kind of surrounding. Whenever you see grapes in the tarot, this does signify, you know, a lot of prosperity here for you. Now, as I said, this it represents a Pisces or potentially a Cancer here, just because the moon rules Cancer, but often this is a Pisces. And this could be someone significant in your world, someone that you could potentially work with. Yeah, but these could also be your children here, or certainly people that are younger than you. But the moon card is a card of the unknown. It's a card of things, you not having the complete picture here either, and things that will be revealed to you. And this could be to do with your finances, but you've got that Ace of Swords. So I feel like clarity is coming in for you after there being a period of you not seeing the whole story or not having the whole picture here, which is quite interesting, but it's definitely coming in for you in June. Now let's get your final card from the Now I Understand Oracle deck. This is by Janine and Lauren McLean, and I think Lauren has done the imagery here. Wow, decide. Okay, let's have a look. A decision needs to be made after careful analysis. Make a choice and keep things moving. Somebody else got that card as well. But I feel like if there is a decision that you do need to make, you have some real clarity here in the Sun and that Ace of Swords. You're going to be able to, I mean, you are an air sign, so you are all about the mind, the thought, your intellect. So you're very good at analyzing situations and looking at them from that kind of perspective. So I feel like if there is a decision about which direction you want to go in, and you've got a lot of movement here with those 3 knights, you know, progress, movement. If you're needing to make a choice about which way to go, make it and keep things moving. And I can see you doing that 100%. There is so much success here for you. Success in the Sun card, success in the Star card. That also is quite an interesting card of success. But yeah, if you are doing some soul searching as well in that Hermit card, you know, that talks about sort of removing yourself. And you know, the interesting thing, just quickly, I don't want to take too long here, but if you look at the Hermit card here in his lantern or her lantern, it's not non-gender specific here, this actually is the Star. And the Star is kind of guiding you here in that Hermit card. If you listen to your intuition, if you tune into that, that is really going to be able to assist you as well in any decisions that you might need to make, Aquarius. So we'll leave it there. I hope I didn't ramble on too long, and I hope that was significant. Please leave me a comment. Don't forget, if you would like a mini reading from me, just give me a donation, put a comment in the comment section below, and I will shuffle my cards for you and leave that link so you can view your video below. Have a great June, and I hope to see you next month. Bye.